Hi guys, um, welcome. I'm sorry, but I am exhausted today. Good news. My sister went into surgery last night at 7 o'clock after 2 delays. She was supposed to have it at 7:30 in the morning, and then they delayed it till 2 in the afternoon, and then they delayed it again, and they finally got her in there at 7 o'clock. So I waited up um, to to get the news, and my brother-in-law texted me at a little before 1 o'clock in the morning that she made it through the surgery. The doctor said it went well, so now she's in recovery, which is wonderful, wonderful news. I thank you all for all your prayers and well wishes and healing vibes, whatever you sent. I thank you so, so much. Now she just has the recovery. Hi, baby. She just has to go through recovery. She'll be in ICU for a while. So she's not, completely out of the woods yet, but she got through the worst, the worst part of it, which was the surgery itself. So, yeah, now she's got to recover, and, I researched all the things that can happen after an open heart surgery. So I'm just going to believe that since she got through the worst part of it, she's going to be okay in her recovery. She's going to do okay. I believe that. She's strong. She's been through a lot, and she's come through it. So the fact that she came through open heart surgery when she's going to be 79 in November, so she's basically 79 years old, that's amazing. That's really amazing. So it was an eventful day yesterday. Those of you that have watched my videos know that a while back I went to the urgent care because I thought I had a UTI, a bladder infection. They said no, that everything came back clear. Well, it was still bothering me, so yesterday my son Nathan took me to the urgent care, and yes, I do have a bladder infection. I don't know how, but I do. And so they started me on antibiotics. So yeah, the pain is gone now. So yeah, it was 11 days from the last time I went to urgent care that I kept having the intermittent pain. And she said, "Oh no, you have an infection." I was like, "How?" Whatever. Anyway, so my son sat with me through that, and then he took me to the stores, and he bought me lunch, and then we went to a little cafe to get boba tea, which I love boba tea, and those little macaroons, I guess they're called. Yeah, and we just sat there and talked for a while just to be out of the house. So he kept me busy for quite a while, and then he stayed until I got the news at a little before 1. He stayed with me from 8:30 yesterday morning. He showed up and stayed with me all day and into the night. So that was a huge, huge help, because I was pretty, pretty anxiety ridden. And so even though I didn't get to sleep till it was after 1:30, still woke up at 6. I don't know what that is. My body just wakes up at 6, and I hate it. I wish I could sleep till 8 every morning, but doesn't work that way. So yeah, it was an event-filled day yesterday, and I just thank goodness my son was with me. I'll tell you, if Nathan hadn't been with me, I don't know how I could have gotten through the day yesterday. I really don't. It was very hard. And when and I was just ready to go to bed too. I told him I can't stay up anymore. I was starting to not feel well for being up so late. I'm not used to being up late like that. And I was telling him I got to get ready for, I got to go to bed. I can't they might not contact me till who knows what time in the morning. And so I went, put my PJs on and a robe, and came back out to sit with him for a while. And right when I was going to say, it's okay, you can go home, I wanted him to spend the night, but you know how that goes. He's like, no, it'll be fine to go home, Mom. But, yeah, right when I was ready to just go tell him, it's okay, you can go, I got to go to bed, I looked at my laptop, and there was a message that the doctor said it all went well and she's in ICU. So I was able to breathe. I was absolutely able to breathe. And yesterday my son, the doctor that I saw for my UTI, for the going to this urgent care, I was telling her about my anxiety and how I didn't want to get back on Xanax and all that kind of stuff. And she said, why don't you try some CBD? I was like, oh, because I'm real leery of any kind of medications, drugs, anything. I'm just very leery. But she said it really works wonders for people with anxiety and depression and stress and all kinds of she said it helps people in so many ways. So I thought, oh, maybe I should. So my son actually took me to a dispensary. For the first one, they only sell a CBD that has THC in it, that has marijuana in it. I didn't want any of that. No, thank you. And so we found another one that sells their God, my brain. They're CBD gummies, and this one was interesting. It has 50 milligrams of CBD, 25 milligrams of CBN, and 25 milligrams of CBG. And it's called Calm Gummies. I don't know if you'd be able to see that with the glare. Probably not. But I'll show you. Yeah, so I thought I might as well try that. I don't want to get into anything that alters your mind or anything like that. That's just not for me. So I got them, and the guy explained them, to me how it worked and everything, and he told me to start with half, since I've never taken, I don't take this stuff. And so I did. I just took a half of a gummy, and it took away the high anxiety. It took about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I could feel the anxiety just dropping. It was really strange. I felt the anxiety dropping without any kind of benzo feeling. You know what I mean? Xanax or Valium and all that stuff you get where you're kind of like, oh, No, it didn't do that at all. I stayed completely alert, and I could just actually feel the anxiety just leaving my body, to where I was still very worried about my sister, but I wasn't spiraling into anxiety and that place your brain goes where you have anxiety and panic attacks and stuff. Didn't go there. Everything stayed normal. I actually felt 100% normal, because as any of you know that have followed me, I have been suffering with chronic anxiety since I had that panic attack Christmas night of 2022. So for 3 years I've been suffering with chronic anxiety, and I didn't want to get back into Xanax that I was on for a whole year after that panic attack. That was awful. Oh my God, I did not like having to take Xanax. I just did not like it. I mean, yeah, it helped in the beginning. I won't deny that. It helped in the beginning. It really did. I will say that. But then the long-term use of the side effects of it, I didn't care for it, and I didn't like depending on something like that. So that doctor actually said, try the CBD. It can really work wonders for some people. And I'll tell you what, God, I'm so sleepy right now. I'm struggling to think. It literally took away, it just took away the anxiety. It just took it away. And I was worried I wouldn't even be able to go to sleep because I was so, you know how you get real whatever because everything went well after you've been stressing all day, and then you find out it went well. It's kind of like, ah. So I was like, oh my God. In the way of like, how can I explain it? It's that part's over now, the recovery. So I was worried I wouldn't be able to get to sleep, but oh, I did. I laid down, and next thing I knew, I had to turn the TV off. I thought, okay, it's 1 something in the morning. I just got sleepy. So yeah, these little CBD gummies definitely work. And like it says on the bottom, THC free, because I don't want any of that. I don't want anything that makes my mind anything but clear. This literally just removed the anxiety, the stress, the tension. That's all it did. It was very strange to feel normal. It's been so many years that I've had that chronic anxiety that it was like my brain was like, what is this? You're not shaking, you're not, filled with this dread and fear and anxiety, worry type of stuff. It was really strange to feel normal. And that's the only way I can put it. I felt normal without all that. So that helped a lot. So, yeah, so anyway, guys, I am just so tired. I want to go take a warm shower and just put something comfy on. I'm only dressed because I ran to the local corner store for a minute, and I'm just so tired. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's like my brain is burned out. So, just wanted to update all of you. And thank you for worrying and wondering how she's doing. I appreciate that very much. So I'm just giving you a quick update. That right now everything's good, and I'm gonna believe that she's gonna recover completely and live her life again. I have to believe that. Right now her husband is staying with their son, so he's taking care of his dad while his mom is in the hospital. He's a good son. He's a very, very good son. I'm really proud of him for taking that on, letting his dad move in with him while she goes through the surgery, the recovery, the rehab, everything. I'm really proud of my nephew Chris for doing that. He's taking good care of them. So anyway, guys, take care. Wish me some good sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm being a little selfish right now. Wish me some good sleep tonight because I feel just zonked out today from no sleep. I'm one of those people, I do not do well if I don't get a good night's sleep. Not at all. I'm just foggy brained and blah all day. So I love you all, and I appreciate all your kindness and your goodness towards everything that's been going on. And I appreciate your concern about me. I really do. Sometimes people don't ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling through this? And all of you have. You've all been very, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you okay? I appreciate that because worrying about my sister is part of my life now. And so you showing that you care what I'm going through means the world to me. It really does. So send all your love, prayers, and everything to my sister again so she can recover completely. I'd appreciate it. Take care, guys, and you have a good day. Bye-bye.